Hello dreamers and welcome to Storybook Vale in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today I discovered something incredible, something unbelievable. So I made a video a few days ago about the Snippet traps and lures and how lures are basically the best trap in my opinion. Well, it gets better. I have discovered something incredible and maybe even a little bit broken, which in my opinion makes the snippet catching very trivial. So I just want to say before we get to it, it's not the only way to do it, and you don't have to do it if you enjoy catching snippets and you want to have your fun and take your time to get all of them to complete all the tapestries. Only do this if you just want to get through it as fast as possible, which not everyone might want, and I respect it. So as you know, there is a way to craft certain snippets. If you go to the crafting table in refined materials to craft all of these kinds of snippets, basically every snippet in the game can be crafted using this method. And what it requires is a white bird snippet. And as we know, white bird snippets are the only kind of snippet that can spawn in the main valley. So let's go to the main valley and I'll show you my little contraption. We're gonna go straight to the Frosted Heights. So first of all, how does it work? How do we get snippets in the regular valley? Now, I don't have any official information. Everything that I'm gonna say is based on my experience and might not be 100% correct. But from my experience, every day there is a one biome randomly chosen in a main valley where white snippets are gonna spawn. For example, yesterday it was Frosted Heights for me. Today it's Glade. You can only find white birds in one of your biomes, and its biome is different every day. So here is my Glade of Trust. If I just run around, you can see they're just flying around, and you can just catch them. They're super easy to catch, and in my opinion, this is where the broken part comes in. These white snippets can be converted to absolutely every kind of snippet in a range of 1-to-1. This is basically what I've been busy with, trying to craft as many snippets as possible using the white snippets. And I've discovered something interesting. The lure traps work in the valley. Even though these are supposed to work, this one's supposed to work in Ever After, this one's supposed to work in Mythopia, but they work in regular valley. And the best part is they don't have to be in the biome where the white snippets actually spawn. For example, here, like today, the Glade is the one that spawns the snippets, and as you can see, they're flying right here. You can just come here and catch them. I don't know what's the limit of them. I feel like it's not important for the strategies that I'm about to show you, but I couldn't even reach the limit. I feel like they always respawn. So what you could do if you want, you could just run around the biome that they spawn in and just keep catching them to your heart content. This could be very difficult to do, though, if your biome is decorated. I would say pretty much impossible, not just difficult, because these things could fly in the little nooks and crannies, which was going to be extremely difficult to catch them. Okay, I think I finally exhausted all of the white snippets in my Glade. But it's okay, because the lure traps don't care about if there's actual snippets in the biome. That's why I built this contraption in my Frosted Heights, and this contraption works perfectly. And guess what? Let me hang out with Flynn, who is my snippet catcher, and we're gonna go to my Frosted Heights. So, even though this is not the biome where the bird's spawning today, you cannot find a single bird just flying around. Just placing my traps in here basically allows them to trap critters. Look at this! This is insane! I placed 5 different traps from every biome. Doesn't matter. You can literally craft whichever ones you want. And all of them are base level. So they are extremely cheap to craft. Like, literally, it costs nothing to craft base level traps. So 5 of these, like, cost absolutely nothing. And they will generate 15. So the generation speed is 1 snippet every 10 minutes. Each of these will generate 1 snippet every 10 minutes. So 5 of them will generate 15 snippets in 30 minutes. 15! you can craft as many of these as you want. You can make a ginormous farm. I just started with 5 because I think it's enough. Let me take a screenshot before I catch them all. No, I didn't need to catch them. I wanted to take a screenshot. You know what? It's fine. I'll take a screenshot later. So, yeah, basically just stand in the middle here and just do this. Bam! Bam! And Flynn is going to duplicate some of them. So, after doing all of this, I have 33 birds in my inventory. Flynn will duplicate some. You might get some explosions, so you're gonna get even extra ones. And what does that mean? That means that I can go now to the crafting table and craft absolutely any snippet possible. So if I do the lore keeper stories and I run out of a certain snippet, I can just always craft more. It's 1-to-1 ratio. This is the most broken thing in Storybook Vale. I honestly don't know why they made it conversion 1-to-1. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of extremely overpowered because this, you don't need to worry about placing these anywhere in the Storybook Vale because you will only catch certain critters, snippets. You have to keep moving them from biome to biome to actually be able to catch the snippets you want. Don't place a single one of these. Like, this is the only trap you will need, and this is the only place you will need to place them, in the main valley. You're basically catching a universal snippet that can be converted in every snippet. So now what I can do with all of this knowledge and all of these snippets is go to the library of lore and unlock every single tapestry. You know what? I just did some calculations and I don't have nearly enough, so I'm just going to continue farming this farm. I'm probably going to craft even more traps, or actually, I have 3, 4, 5 more, or even 7 more lures on my Storybook Vale, so I think I'm just going to bring them over and just expand this contraption and catch absolutely ridiculous amount of these guys, just so I can finish all of the stories. Like, this is so satisfying. This is absolutely the most satisfying thing ever. Oh my god, yes. I can craft them all. So yeah, if you're struggling catching snippets, if you don't enjoy catching the snippets mechanic, which I haven't seen a lot of people say that they don't enjoy it, but in any case, if you want to get them fast, this is the most efficient way to farm it. But this is gonna sound weird. Like, I literally came up with this method and built this contraption, but I'm gonna say that I probably would not recommend doing it for one reason and one reason only, because I don't think it's a good idea to speedrun this update, but in case someone wants to build it, it's available and it can generate you insane amount of snippets. Maybe there is a very specific snippet that you having trouble catching, then building this and farming some white birds can make you can make it easier to get a lot of that snippet. And in the end of the day, having a lot of white birds is going to be helpful because you are inevitably going to run out of one of the snippets, and then you're going to have an excess of the other one. So instead of just continuing farming and trying to figure out, okay, which biome do I need to go now to catch that specific snippet, you can always rely on this farm to be able to craft as many of that one particular missing snippet as you want. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go and try to finish every single tapestry and make a cool montage video. And also, I want to make a video on crafting every single item in the new update. And I think I'll be able to do it very soon. Now with all of this snippet production. It's almost like Factorio for snippets in the Dreamlight Valley. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you found any more tips or tricks for snippets and how to farm them. Is there a more efficient way to farm them? I honestly don't think it's even possible to be more efficient, but if you found a way, I would love to hear about it. I love optimizing things. I love building machines and contraptions that are efficient at doing something, and this is my farm, Snippet Farm. I'm gonna call it the Snippet Farm. I think it's a very fitting name for it. Yeah, thank you for watching. Love you all. Subscribe for more. 40,000 coming soon. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.